Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. This is episode number 16 and there are a couple of fairly big things happening throughout the episode, so I do hope you enjoy. If you do me a massive favour, smash that thumbs up button. Let's carry on absolutely nailing it by getting like 5,000 likes on this episode. Thank you so much in advance for all of your support. Your comments are awesome as well. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Click that notification bell so you don't miss an episode of the Road to Glory when it uploads. Yeah, let's get into it. So you know what the team's looking like. You also know at the end of the last episode, we were able to sell ourselves our second Lucas Hernandez, the one that we were sort of holding on for to make a bit of money on him. Made 20k. I'm happy with that. Haven't even looked back and see what his price is right now, because if it's gone up a lot I would be a bit sad, but I needed to sell him in order to make a pretty significant purchase later on in today's episode. So these are the three things I've got left to do on Wants to Watch Dembele. It's been a full-on grind for me. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen a lot of people on Twitter that have already unlocked him. A lot of people have had him for a while. Some people found it really easy. I'm definitely not one of those people. It really has been a complete and utter grind. I must be at the very top of my skill rating right now, just because the games that I'm playing are super difficult. So you know, it's just not been easy. But we get through here one-on-one with Memphis Depay, and I decide to strike it near post because I've been taking a lot of shots and doing the proper football thing, which is to shoot across the goalkeeper, and it's not been working out for me. So I decided to hit it, you know, near post this time. And that seems to be working on FIFA 20 so far. And then Memphis gets through again. I decide to hit it near post again that time. Maybe a low driven to the far post might have actually worked there. I'm not sure. But we are still trying to work out like the different shot techniques, what works, what doesn't, and all of that stuff. But we whip a corner into the box and get it cleared off the line. That would have been another header with an 82 or higher physicality player. God damn it. We will get there eventually. That is the final thing I need for the gold weekly like objective. I don't know if I'm going to complete that one because headers do seem completely crazy, like super dead. I can't make them work. But this guy gets an equalizing goal after he takes a completely and utterly half chance pot shot, and he gives me the shush. He gets the rebound and gets the goal and then gives me the shush. Fair enough. I don't think I deserved that one, but we carry on into the second half. To be fair, my opponent started a lot stronger than me in this second half. Got quite a few chances, but fortunately for myself, I was able to sort of keep most of them at bay and not really let anything happen because of it. He tries like that's a terrible free kick. Have you noticed how everyone's taken ages to take their free kicks because they really want to try and score one of the new ones? It kind of makes it easy to save them, you know. So yeah, I'm not too worried about free kick conceding from free kicks and stuff at this stage of the game, unless I come up against like a Messi or something, someone I know that can really strike the ball. But unfortunately, we missed a pretty, what I would consider a straightforward header there from one of our midfielders. It just, like, I put too much power on it and it went over the bar. And then Memphis tries to get his second goal in this match. It doesn't quite work out for us again. I think from this attack right here, we are going to make our way towards scoring another goal. Havertz knocks it inside to Memphis, who goes on a little bit of a run, plays it into Eden Hazard, turning the defenders nicely, spots a good ball through to Memphis, and I cut back on the defender, able to stick that one into the back of the net. And we run off celebrating. So we're 2-1 up. Can we make it 3-1? We push through with Eden. He gets past the defender. There's still one chasing him, so I sort of had to drag it out wide a little bit. And unfortunately for me, that meant that the goalkeeper was going to save it. Should I have shot near post there? Possibly. That might have been a thing. It might have been another goal for us. But hey, we see the game out anyway. And that, my friends, is a victory. Pushing us up to 1375 skill rating. Rank rewards are, I don't even know if we're going to be able to get to rank 2. Like, we'll push towards it now, but then by the end of the week, we're just going to have to constantly keep playing games to even get rank 2. It is mad how crazy high the rankings are right now. So many people fully grinding for this Wants to Watch in Ndombele, or just grinding the game. I'm not sure what it is. But we are only 4 out of 10 on midfield maestro, and we do need another win while scoring a goal with a Premier Premier League player, which is not going to be the easiest of tasks. So we'll hopefully figure out how to do that in like the next episode, or because otherwise we've got to score with Ndombele or Sissoko, and we must have done that so far. We must have actually done that, or Pogba. We were using a lone Pogba at some point as well, so maybe it was that. Maybe yeah, I think it probably was that when we did that. But anyway, we've got our goals of the League One players now, so I can sell Memphis Depay, take the tiniest of losses on him, about 1,000, 2,000 coins, something like that. But he was kind of instrumental in us getting that part of the objective done. So cheers for that. I appreciate your work there, mate. Memphis Depay, you were awesome. So then we move on into another match, and it is time to work on these. I want to try and get like the midfielder assists, because that's the one where we're lagging behind on now. We need another 6 out of 10 in order to make that happen. Now this game right here, I kind of got out teamed. He had a very nice squad, and I'm not going to lie, I played easily as well as this guy, and it was just 2 chances that he ended up getting through and scoring the goal. Like, actually, when you look at it, maybe I didn't play as well as him. I just felt in the game that I got super unlucky. But hey, the stats don't lie. Maybe that was misinformation. I don't know. Maybe he did deserve the 2-0 win. But we come away a little bit disappointed. Going into the next one, this guy's got Mbappe. And I'm just like, oh, I'm getting to that level now, aren't I? Where everyone's got good players. Everyone's put the old credit card on. And they're starting to use good teams. But hey, we can't complain. Our team is outstanding. It's really, really nice. And I do go 1-0 up there. The reason I passed that ball was that I knew I would get a midfielder assist if I got it through to Hazard and scored there. So we've ticked that one thing off the list. We end up scoring a belter for a second goal there, across to the back post, and Ousmane Dembele absolutely rifles it. Now, I think he skews the shot so badly, but it ends up perfectly going into the roof of the net. So I will take that one, and then I end up conceding here to Mbappe, and like, there's just so much stuff happening, and that ends up being the goal that goes in. Like, I thought I blocked so many of his shots, so many like through balls. I felt like I should have had the ball, but hey, it doesn't always quite work that way. And well, we end up getting a very, very lucky rebound to restore our 2-goal lead just a little while later. And this is my new favourite formation, by the way. It's like the fancy walk or whatever, and I just feel like that one. It's just such a great one to use. You choose your celebration from the list of celebrations, and then you hold B when you score the goal, and that's how it does that celebration for you. Yeah, like I've switched it to that one. It's either that or the I might go for the Dele Alli like eye challenge, or I might go for there's a swagger one as well, which I might go for. But hey, anyway, moving on to the big part of the episode, we are going to pick ourselves up 177,000 coins worth of ones to watch Frenkie De Jong. He is probably like the player I've wanted to try the most on this game since I saw them stats and stuff. So I hope that he's going to be a great card for us. I decided to save the coins a little bit longer to go ahead and get the ones to watch version, because I think there's a little bit more safety in that. I'm not sure. We probably end up losing loads of coins. It is just how things happen for me. But you never know. Like with that inform, I feel like that might just come creeping down. And then the ones to watch, yeah, it will come down a little bit as he's still in packs. But at some point in time, he'll put in half a decent performance, and then he'll skyrocket. I hope anyway. Yeah, we'll give him a good go until then. I definitely want to try Frenkie out and see what he's capable of on this game. So we have him, so we're now kind of skint. You know, we haven't got many coins left now. I think for now I literally will just replace him with Arturo Vidal. So I'll just bring Arturo onto the bench and bring Frenkie back in, or newly into the squad. So it did mean that, I mean, he's gonna be like a centre mid for me. I feel like maybe adding the anchor cam style is the way to go, just to make sure that he's good at intercepting and stuff, and has a good amount of pace. I did need to go out and buy I think it's cam to CF card, which we'll do in just a moment to in order to get him up to the centre forward. I'm not going to move him all the way up to striker. I think we can get away with keeping him at centre forward, and then he'll be on 9 or 10 chemistry, which should be absolutely fine. But it's going to result in a slight switch in my squad. because let's face it, De Jong, Sissoko and Ndombele, they're all kind of centre midfielders, but I need one CDM and two centre mids. So I'm actually going to move Sissoko back to my DM because I think he's probably the most defensive, or has like the best physicality and stuff to beat a defensive midfielder, and then have Ndombele and Frenkie as my CMs, who both have insane dribbling and decent pace and actually quite well-rounded stats. So that could work out nicely for us. I also need to... The problem with going forward and getting these assists with midfielders is that I find in myself getting a lot of assists with the two strikers, Ousmane Dembele and Eden Hazard. The problem with that is that they are both right winger and left winger as default. So that doesn't count as a midfielder. That counts as an attacker. If they were right mid and left mid, that would work, but they're both wingers. So I feel maybe we need to bring someone else in the next episode in order to make that a little bit easier. I don't know. But anyway, we end up getting a goal here to go 1-0 up. It was a solid little ball through, and Hazard, just before he got wiped out by the goalkeeper, decided to chip it over the goalie, and we can go 1-0 up from that. And, of course, go ahead and do the celebration, because why not, right? However, my opponent pushes down the other end, gets lucky rebound, falls back to his striker, and Ndombele picks it up. It goes back into Zinchenko. Oh, not his striker, it's Zinchenko. Maybe he's trying to get a Premier League goal or whatever it was, but yeah, unfortunately for him, that is not going to go in with that player. Frenkie goes on a little run here. I just wanted to showcase some of the dribbling. That was really nice there. That was almost like a La Croqueta without a La Croqueta, and then I did a La Croqueta. So I just spammed it a little bit too much there. But he seems like he's pretty quick on the ball. His dribbling seems good. And, of course, his passing is going to be pretty outstanding. So I just hope that he can defend. I'm also possibly going to maybe play him as a central cam for a little bit, just to try and feed the ball through to strikers. As a midfielder, if we were to maybe change formation to the 4-2-3-1 for a little bit, as the 4-1-2-1-2 I'm most definitely struggling with. But Fekir finds a little pass through to Kai Havertz, who ends up, well, getting a couple of goes at it before he ends up scoring the goal. It's so many rebounds, man. It's becoming an epidemic now. I don't know. It's just becoming a little bit of a problem in my eyes. But we end up getting a 2-1 win there. Not enough, I don't think, to warrant any of the objectives being completed. Maybe we got an assist with a midfielder there. I don't know if it counts from the Fekir one, simply because like we ended up taking 2 shots, and does then... it sort of cancels it out. I'm not sure, but this is going to push us up into rank 2. Not for very long, though, because people are playing games like mad, and we will drop back down to rank 3, hopefully then move back up again. All sorts going on. But it is time to do an SBC that came out. We're going to do Wan-Bissaka's move here, because this is it seemed to be getting 2 a day of the ones to watch SBCs. One gives you a tiny little pack, but doesn't really cost much. The other one costs a little bit more, but has given you a nice pack. And today we get like a half of a 50k pack, which is the small rare gold players pack. So it's all going to be rare, and there's going to be 6 items in there. That means that we've got a pretty good chance of getting like a walkout or something good. So that is what we're going to aim to do right now. We're going to open this effectively 25k pack, but it's super condensed and everything's rare. Can we see a nice animation to give us a decent pull here? Well, it starts off nicely, all slow. And yes, we are going to get ourselves a walkout. Belgium centre-back from Tottenham. Now, we end up getting ourselves Jan Vertonghen in this pack right here, who, I mean, it's a good pull. I think it's about a 25k pull, so not the greatest of walkouts, I'm not going to lie, but it's also better than some. You could get a Pareo or something that costs like 10k, or even less than that maybe. So very, very happy with that sort of 50k pack, or half a 50k pack. Vertonghen in there is going to sell for some decent profit, and there's a couple of other players there that maybe would be worthwhile going forwards to just use in whatever SBCs come out, you know, like Daily Blind and stuff. I don't see being super expensive now, but there'll be a time where his price does absolutely rocket up. So next up, we complete the smaller SBC. I think it's Rodri's transfer. Yes, I mean, it's mainly bronzes, and it could have been all bronzes and then just 2 golds. We end up switching out a Premier League centre-back here because we've got enough chemistry just for someone else that I don't think is going to be as possibly worth selling down the line. So I might be able to sell the Premier League centre back. I'm not sure, but we get a premium gold pack for this one. So a cheap way to get a 7.5k pack, but obviously you can't really expect much from a 7.5k pack until you see what we get here. No, I'm kidding. I know the pack luck's been crazy lately, but this one's not going to be anything absolutely mad. It's just going to be a rare gold player. This time being, it's De Rossi. He's 82 overall, and he's moved to Argentina, which I didn't actually know. So yeah, he's obviously done with his time at Roma. We get ourselves a De Rossi. Kieran Gibbs in the pack is about 3,500 coins, maybe, simply because of one of the advanced SBCs. So that's good money from him. But overall, not an absolutely insane pack, but it's a half decent one for a 7.5k. Well worth doing the SBC. I would recommend it to you guys. As you can see, Jan Vertonghen sells for 26.5k. I'm very pleased with that. It brings our coin total after buying a Frenkie De Jong today back up to 37,000. So we're nearly going to have enough to buy the player that I've got in mind from the Premier League, who is going to help us get a victory and a goal from Premier League players in Rivals. And he's also classed as a midfielder, so that could help us if we try and get more of this midfield maestro thing done for Once to Watch Dembele. I think I need to grind it, and Dembele will hopefully be ours tomorrow. I'm still short of the weekend league, so I need to prioritize Rivals going forwards over the next couple of days to make sure that I unlock the weekend league. Let me know how you guys are getting on with that. Are you in the weekend league? Have you already got your 2,000 points? I'm very curious to know, because I think this first one might be a complete sweatfest with those people that have played a lot of Rivals. Guys, we're coming towards the end of the episode. Do me a massive favor, hit that thumbs up button. I know you guys can hit 5,000 likes on a good day, and I'm feeling like today's a good day, so let's go for it. And of course, don't forget to follow me on social media. My Twitter, my Instagram links are down below. Most importantly, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.